am going to explain about concentration cell from the chapter electrochemistry. Concentration cell is a cell in which cathode and anode is made up of same material. Commercially it is feasible, but there is a one condition is to be satisfied. Concentration cell is a cell in which cathode and anode is made up of the same material. For example, we will consider a concentrated cell in which anode is made up of zinc and the cathode is also made up of the same material, that is zinc. This is Zn solid. According to the convention, anode is represented on the left hand side and cathode is represented on the right hand side. This is also made with the same material, Zn solid. Cathode is zinc solid. Similarly, anode also it is a zinc solid. And electrolytic solution in anodic cell is containing Zn2 plus ions. This is containing Zn2 plus aqueous. Assume the concentration as a C1 molar. C1 molar. And cathodic compartment also contains Zn2 plus aqueous solution. Zn2 plus aqueous solution, but here concentration is different, that is a C2 molar. C2 molar concentration. Anodic cell concentration is C1 molar. There is a one equipment is needed for the galvanic cell, that is called as salt bridge. Cathode and anode is connected with the electrical wire. Cathode and anode are connected with the electrical wire, right? So let us write the equation for this cell notation or the cell. We can write the equation by comparing this with the Daniell cell. Daniell cell is Zn plus Cu2 plus aqueous. Here Zn is solid, Q raised to Zn2 plus aqueous plus Cu solid. So now we want to write the equation for the given cell diagram. That is by comparing with the Daniell cell. We know in the Daniell cell zinc acts like anode and Cu acts like a cathode. So compare this equation with this diagram and try to write the equation. Zns, anode is Zns plus Cu2 plus in the Daniell cell is the electrolyte in the cathodic cell. Here the electrolyte in the cathodic cell is Zn2 plus. Both the cases it is same, but the concentration is different. Zn2 plus aqueous, C2 molar concentration. C2 molar concentration, which gives in the Daniell cell Zn2 plus is the concentration, the electrolyte in the anodic cell. Here the electrolyte in the anodic cell is Zn2 plus aqueous. Concentration is C1 molar plus Cu solid, that is the electrode in the cathodic cell. Here it is the same, both the cases Zns we can write. So from this equation we can write a reaction quotient Q is equal to active mass of the products divided by active mass of the reactants. So here Zn2 plus concentration is C1 molar. Active mass for solids is 1, C1 into 1 divided by, for Zn solid again it is 1, Zn2 plus active mass is C2. So Q is equal to C1 by C2. Q is equal to C1 by C2. Let us take next equation. E is equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by N log Q, right? So here E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. Here cathode and anode both are made up of same material. So E naught cathode value and E naught anode both are same. So that is for the zinc. Reduction potential is 0.76 volts minus 0.76 volts. Reduction potential for the zinc it is negative value. So this is minus 0.76, minus of minus 0.76 it is plus. So both will get cancelled. So for concentration cell, E naught cell always it is a 0 because cathode and anode is made up of the same material. For concentration cell E naught cell is always 0, right? Let us substitute the values in this expression of E. E is equal to E naught value is 0 minus 0.0591 by N value. Here it is the number of electron transferred. When Zn is converting into Zn2 plus, the number of electron transferred is 2. Log Q value is Q is a C1 by C2. Cell reaction is feasible. When E cell is greater than 0. When E cell is greater than 0, this log C1 by C2 should be a negative value. Minus into minus it will become as plus. So the condition required is log C1 by C2 should be less than 0. When log C1 by C2 is less than 0 is if the C1 is lesser than C2. When C1 is lesser than C2, that is this value will get a lesser than 1, then log value will get a negative sign. So minus into minus we will get a plus, right? When the cell reaction is spontaneous, it is feasible. Cell reaction is feasible when E cell is greater than 0, because delta G for a spontaneous process is less than 0, and delta G is given by the equation minus NF E cell. So when delta G is less than 0, if delta this E cell should be a positive. Here the cell reaction is feasible, it is a spontaneous, when this total term should be a negative sign. Minus into minus it will become as plus. So here log C1 by C2 should be less than 0. When this condition is satisfied, if the C1 is lesser than C2, if the C1 is lesser than C2, we will get this C1 by C2 less than 1. Log value less than 1 will get negative sign. So minus into minus you will get plus. So that means the concentration of electrolyte in the anodic cell should be lesser than the concentration of the electrolyte in the cathodic cell. Then only cell reaction is feasible. Thanks for watching.